Hey there, welcome to my channel. My name's Steven and today we're going to be reacting to Avatar The Last Airbender, the live action version, episode 1. I've watched all of the animated seasons, so like all of Aang, all of Korra, maybe 4 or 5 times. I love Avatar, alright? They better do this show justice. They ruined the movie with firebenders having to need fire near them in order to be a firebender. What the fuck? No, better not be the same thing. Okay, so we're starting out with the comet. Okay. We all know what's about to happen. If you watch the animated show, you know what that comet means. Right before the 100-Year War. I like his earthbending. Ooh, so close. They did good on the effects this time. Nice. In the live action movie, I think it was back in 2010, when they released the movie version of Avatar and it was live action, the firebenders couldn't firebend unless there was like a fire source near them. And like the only one that could was Uncle Iroh, and that's why he was known as the dragon. No, stupid. You're a firebender. You can always firebend, and it's stronger during the comet. We know this. Honestly, they did really good at this bending battle. Fire's the strongest element though. Like, y'all let me know down in the comments below. Like, one strike, you down. Like, you have burns and it hurts. And say you're an earthbender, you can knock into someone. Like, you can throw rocks at someone and it can hurt them. Unless it's jagged rocks or sharp edges, you ain't gonna cut them or kill them. Like with fire, you can legit just burn people, and with enough of it, they'll stop moving because their body will be on fire. Like, the only defense against firebending is waterbending. And if you're an airbender, you have to like knock them down on the floor, don't let them firebend, and if they do, you have to like redirect it back to them. If you just make a tornado, then it becomes a fire tornado and then you get burned. Like, you can't. Fire is just the most dangerous element in my opinion, and the firebenders are always the most brutal. I'm happy that they are played like this though, because it would be very boring without them.
Your battle plans are already on their way to the Earth Kingdom. Wanted us to know.
That's right. That's right. The Avatar is.
My sights are set higher. Much higher.
Not only is he thinking about the future and the most powerful of all their enemies, which is the Avatar, he's also talking about the air nomads, which are high in the sky. His sights are literally set higher. Fire, man. Fire's so deadly.
Because it is our time.
Bro, just being able to set someone on fire like that, like, bro, actual brutality. Actual brutality.
Tactically, the airbenders are not the threat.
Because air nomads are peaceful.
This is about one who lives among them, the only one who could possibly stand in our way.
The Avatar, and he knows. Because the people in the red robes are the fire temple of Roku. The fire temple of Roku, which was the fire avatar, like the firebending avatar.
But the Avatar is yet
was the last avatar.
Which is why we have to kill them all.
Gotta kill all the airbenders, except for Aang, because Aang runs away. Before they even show up, too. Alright, let's see how they intro it.
Possible by the Avatar.
Kyoshi. Avatar Kyoshi.
And protect the delicate balance between.
I love her fans. Bro, Avatar Kyoshi's fans slay.
One Avatar dies.
Oh, they explained the Avatar cycle to people.
In an eternal cycle.
Yeah, water, earth, fire, air. Water, earth, fire, air.
To launch a merciless campaign to conquer the world.
They didn't even mention the comet. Like, the reason why he's doing this is because the comet is also here, so firebending is stronger during this time. Yo, they did really good on the scenery. No, what are you doing? Where's your staff? Everyone knows that you need your staff in order to fly as an airbender. Yes, you can just use air to float down. You can't be doing flips and shit. Calm down. Calm down, bro. No. That's the only part that I would have believed. No, dude, you can't be doing all that without your staff. Calm down. No. Don't ruin airbending. Come on.
Air nomads from the other temples arrive.
How many are coming?
All of them. Like, bro. Spoilers for the animated series if you haven't seen it. In Legend of Korra, we finally have Aang grow up. He marries a normal human woman, and then they have children, and all of their children are airbenders. They have 3 girls and a guy, and I'm sure that they'll grow up and have their own kids. Airbenders do come back, thankfully, because legitimately, this is a fucking genocide.
Did you tell him?
Nope. Didn't tell him shit.
About responsibility, expectations, sacrifice.
The other elements, maybe? Bitch, come on. All he knows is airbending.
Most of all, he needs to know who he is.
Bitch, that was literally your job to tell him, and you didn't tell him. Like, they gave you the chance to tell him, and you just didn't. You were like, oh, get ready for the Comet Festival.
Aang must leave immediately to begin training in the other bending disciplines.
Yes.
We can only hope that...
I get it. Aang's 12, but like, he's the Avatar. He needs to practice the other elements. You can't just have him only know airbending. That's useless. It's not a useless bending. It's just a useless Avatar to only know one.
You're to leave right away so you can begin training in the other disciplines.
Right away?
Yeah, you
My
gotta
friend is
go.
coming home?
Yeah, sorry.
Now this.
Can't I just keep pretending I'm your friend?
Oh.
You are my friend. Will always be my friend.
Stop. Let's go run away. Where we feel safe.
I'm scared of my power. I'm scared of being alone.
You won't be alone. It's not fair because he's never gonna be alone. He has Katara, he has Sokka, he has a family, he always has Appa, and eventually he'll have Momo. Like, you're never gonna be alone. Bye, Aang.
Remember, no survivors.
Genocide. Y'all better give him a fight. Nice. That was very nice. It's not gonna be enough though. Cause see, all he's doing is knocking people around. I love you, I really do, and I feel really bad for you airbenders, but they are peaceful people. Like, they knock people around. They'll throw things at you. They don't just be like slashing you in half. The firebending will just set you on fire. Oh. Oh. Whoa! Literally 2 firebenders shooting fire and then a fire whip on top of it. The actual savagery, bro. Oh my god.
I should head back home.
You ain't going home, Aang. You about to freeze for 100 years while a war rages on. Literally all of the air nomads fighting and trying to protect their temple and their people and just literally getting sent up in flames. And that's why I say fire is the most dangerous element. It hits you once, you get a giant burn in your chest that like burns through your body. You're done for. Wind just knocks you down. Water can protect you from the fire, but unless you're making like sharp edges or like icicles from your water, you're not gonna hurt anyone. It's just gonna make them wet or knock them over. Like, and earthbending, same thing. It's just gonna knock them over, maybe like hurt a bone. But unless you're making jagged edges, you just aren't gonna win in a battle. Like, battle bending is completely different from just regular bending. That is my honest opinion. if you're gonna practice in this world and you're a bender, you practice bending, you practice battle bending, you practice defensive bending. Like, those are the 3 categories of bending that you have to master before you become a master. We didn't see not one of them take out a fire guy. Like, not one fire soldier did we see, like, get ripped apart or, like, fall off the ledge, or, I don't know, like, them redirect the fire back onto them. Like, we didn't see not one fire guy get ruined. We just saw a fucking massacre.
But not when we have the power of the comet.
Yeah, because the comet is here, the fire bending is stronger. So, like, when they do these battles, like fire versus air bending, the fire bending is gonna win. However, like, air bending still didn't stop anyone. You didn't kill not one person. You could have killed someone. Wake up, Aang. Aang and Appa frozen for 100 years. War raged on. Fire Nation took over everywhere. Killed all the benders. Except for Ba Sing Se, right? And, like, the North Pole. Hey, Katara. Look at you practicing. Yeah, nah, she wasn't very good. But she is a waterbender. Okay, actually, fucking beautiful. Kind of better than the Air Nation. I'm sorry. I love this place. Hey there, Sokka. I love you, buddy. Sokka's brave as shit for not being a bender. Like, for real. I love how he's training the other kids. It's just cute.
So where were you before? You were waterbending again, weren't you?
Damn straight she was.
Don't worry.
If anyone from the Fire Nation finds out you're a waterbender?
No one from the Fire Nation has approached the village in years.
Oh, that will change soon. That will change soon.
An otter penguin could bend more water than I could.
It's probably for the best.
Not an otter penguin, bro. She's reading herself. Babe, you have no one to train you. People had, like, masters to train them back in the day. Like, you don't understand, all right? You'll be fine. Katara becomes one of the best fucking waterbenders.
And if Dad were here...
But he's not here.
Okay, I get it. Your dad's not there and you're going through it, but Sokka, legitimately, firebenders are fighting. You are losing to firebenders. Why are you so mad about a waterbender practicing? I get it. He doesn't want the Fire Nation to see her. She does it in secret. She's smart about it. And, like, you need a waterbender when you're fighting a firebender. Like, what is your plan here, dude? Gonna go at them with swords?
Good job.
I'm not doing this.
Ooh, they got caught in a riptide. But you know, it's destiny because someone has to find Aang. No, guys, the boat. The boat, guys. Guys, get the boat.
You okay?
Please. Please get the boat. No.
What is that?
Hi, Aang. And Appa. Appa's in there too.
Huh. Weird.
A ball of ice. Her bending awakened Aang.
Katara?
I love those statues. I love those, how they light up every time Aang goes into the avatar state. That's sick. Let's see your scar. Pretty good, pretty good. I like. Well, that's a beam of light we should follow. Turn the boat and go there. Damn. Don't let him freeze.
Katara, a strange glowy iceberg just exploded and left behind a mysterious little bald person. Great, let's bring him home.
That you guys were the ones that found him? It's definitely a sign. Like, I believe in signs, all right? If I'm going fishing and then a riptide takes me into a cavern and then I find some, like, an iceberg and then it explodes and someone comes out of it, bitch, you come into my house.
I'm just responsible for the safety of the village.
Good job, Sokka. Y'all forgot Appa. We'll find him later. We'll see you soon, Mr. Sky Bison.
Sometimes light beams are nothing more than celestial glimmers in the winter sky.
Actually, I don't think Uncle Iroh wants the Fire Lord to get the Avatar, and he's trying to throw you off the trail, bud. Because legitimately, he doesn't like the way that the Fire Nation has become.
My father has banished me until I find the Avatar.
I don't think that's going to change if you find the Avatar, bud. Without even watching the animated series, the Avatar, quote-unquote, died before the 100-Year War. Like, they took out all the airbenders. If you were sent on a mission to find the Avatar, he don't want you to come back ever. Literally ever, dude.
It'll all be worth it once I return home in glory to take my place as the rightful heir to the Fire Lord.
You won't. He'd much rather have Azula, your sister.
Perhaps it's time.
Her right there. She's gonna be the Fire Lord, not you, dude. Sorry. Spoilers for those of you that haven't watched the animated series. This is so good for me. Like, I feel nostalgia and like happiness and words I can't even describe, because legitimately I know that eventually Zuko's gonna work with Avatar and Zuko's gonna teach him firebending. Like, so many things are gonna happen, and the start is just, this is just where it begins. It's just where it begins, man. Can we talk about how we came in on this little boy and he had his clothes on, and now the second time that we come in on him, his shirt's just unbuttoned? Who snuck in there? Who snuck in there to get a peek at his tattoos? Kids. He's just a kid. He just wants to play with other kids.
I'm not the anime.
Then who are you?
Aang, nice to meet you.
Appa! Where's Appa?
You don't know what an Appa is, man.
Sokka! He is an airbender.
It's amazing, and I love the show. I really hate how he keeps flying without his fucking staff, man. Y'all ruined the movie by having firebenders need fire near them in order to firebend. Now airbenders can just fly whenever they want. No. A little bit of floating, fine. Like, jump up and like stay in the air for a second, fine. Do not be doing twirls in the air. No, it's too much.
Sky Bison.
Repeating it doesn't help.
Nah, legit.
Sky Bison.
Sky Bison.
You say you went down in this storm?
Came upon us suddenly.
Y'all let me know down in the comments below. How do you feel that he floats around without his staff? Are we okay with that? Because, like, I can look past it. I can get into it. It's a fun show, and it brings back so much nostalgia because I watched all of Avatar The Last Airbender and Korra the Avatar, the live-action movie. And, like, I've watched Avatar a lot, and I love Avatar. And I have watched the animated series, both Aang and Korra's, like 4 or 5 times each. But, I don't know, you need your staff to fly. That's all I gotta say. I can look past it, and I will stop mentioning it, but I want to nail that in the fucking head. Y'all should have made this man have his staff the entire time. It ain't that hard. You're Netflix.
Then everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
She didn't do that good enough. I'm gonna fix it. Water, earth, fire, air. Long ago, the 4 nations lived together in harmony. Then, everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Only the Avatar, master of all 4 elements, could stop them. But when the world needed him most, he vanished. 100 years passed, and my brother and I discovered the new Avatar. an airbender named Aang. And although his airbending skills are great, he has a lot to learn before he's ready to save anyone. But I believe Aang can save the world.
Let me make something clear. Our mission is vital.
Yo, they did really good on this man's ponytail. Like, good job.
Believe me, I know how hard it is to lose the people you love.
Y'all let me know down in the comments. I would rather it be like Aang, where I was frozen for 100 years, and then when I'm back 100 years later, everyone's long dead. And then, like, I have to avenge their deaths, whatever. Like, there's a war going on, all that's fine. But would you rather it be like that, where you're just out of it, frozen, or like frozen in time or something like that? Or would you rather it be like Katara, where you see your parents go away and then they just don't come back for years? Probably the latter, because I guess like you can still see them when they're alive. I don't know. I'm fine with being Aang, so I just am.
Afterwards, our father set out with the other warriors to hunt down the firebenders. That was 3 years ago, and we haven't seen him since.
That's just wild, man. Y'all let me know which one you would rather be. Like, would you rather be Aang, frozen in time, or would you rather see your family, like, walk away as a kid and, like, maybe see them again when you grow up? Spoilers for those that didn't watch the animated series, like, she does see her dad again, so I guess it probably is better to be her, because she still gets to be with her family. But Aang makes a whole new family.
They were part of the Fire Nation's first attacks on the Water Tribe.
That ship's forbidden. You're not supposed to go there, babe. Everyone knows that.
Especially in the north. And the Earth Kingdom is still holding strong.
The Northern Water Tribe and the Ba Sing Se Earth Kingdom, they doing great. They doing strong.
We hope.
It's because Ba Sing Se's fucking wild mentally. I cannot wait to see how they do Ba Sing Se with Jolie and with her name was Jodie. I can't wait to see how they do Jodie and Ba Sing Se, the woman that like gets mind controlled to believe, like it's a whole bunch of women that think that they're all the same woman, and it's like a whole underground network, and there's like earthbending spies. I cannot wait to see Ba Sing Se. That's why I'm getting so into this show, because I know so much that's about to happen, and I can't wait to see how Netflix does it. If y'all know how to vote for this somehow, let me know down in the comments, because I'll vote for it to have a season 2. I don't know how they get season 2's greenlit. Like, I'm watching the show. I like it.
No one visits other nations now. We're only friends with their own kind.
That's sad. That's sad, actually.
They say Avatar Kyoshi took down an entire squadron of Earth Kingdom soldiers single-handedly. Well,
That's true, but Avatar Kyoshi had years of training and mastered all 4 elements. Aang is a 12-year-old airbender that only knows airbending. You're gonna be fine.
A mission your father believed to be impossible. And so your return home may be unexpected.
No, he's not, dude. Your dad gave you an impossible mission because he doesn't want you to come back. You wouldn't fight him. Again, spoilers for those of you that don't know. An Agni Kai is when 2 firebenders fight one-on-one. And he challenged someone. He like talked in a meeting that they were having and it disrespected the Fire Lord. So he had to fight in an Agni Kai with his dad and he didn't want to. So his dad won and burned him because that's what you do in an Agni Kai.
It's quiet and hidden.
So I can practice my waterbending.
I'm trying to get better, but I'm the only waterbender left in the Southern Tribe.
Oh my god, please teach each other. Please, please.
He's worried.
You can find balance. By finding balance, you can feel the energy.
Oh my god, stop. He's gonna teach her and she's gonna teach him. Oh my god, no. Oh my god, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Bro, I'm crying. I need to clean my face. I can't wait to see how much they grow together.
Because he's a coward. He ran and people died.
I mean, yes, he ran, but he ran because he was being overwhelmed and he was just told that he's the Avatar. And then he got caught in a storm. Like, he told you he got caught in a storm, and that just happened to be the night of the comet when the Fire Nation came to attack. Like, it was just a really bad coincidence. He didn't abandon people. I hate that they say that about this man. It's not his fucking fault. Bro, they're so mean to kids in shows. Like, you either grow up faster, the world fucking hates you.
We have no desire to take your homes. We merely seek someone who does not belong here.
I mean, that's nice of them to not start with attacking. You know, I gotta hand it to the Fire Nation with the little bit of courtesy that they have, because that's all that they ever have. At least they're giving you a chance to give him up.
That's what the Avatar is. He's hope. And we need that just as much as we need food and shelter.
Stop it. Legitimately, the Avatar is hope. She is right. Like, we need that. We need that, and we should fight for that. We should fight for that. I don't think that he's gonna be a good fighter because they're firebenders. Like, sometimes it's not smart to fight. Let him go and then use Appa to go save him. Like, they're gonna burn down the village. Yo, Sokka's actually doing pretty fucking good. For just being a normal human, he survived a few seconds. Not them throwing stones at them. Bro, I love these kids. Not the spears. What was that gonna do? Come on.
Enough games. Burn the whole place to the ground.
Yeah.
No! I'll go with you. Just leave me
Exactly. You have to surrender sometimes. They will just win. It's fire versus igloos and shit. Everything will melt.
No one has ever fought for me before.
Excuse me? The entire Air Nation fought for you. There was a fucking genocide 100 years ago, all in your name. What the fuck, dude?
I think you're the bravest person I've ever met.
I know I'm overreacting. I just, like, he needs to know that the air nomads fought valiantly for this man.
We have to do something.
Oh, we are. Did you forget about Appa, babe? Let's go get Appa.
Now, let's go save that weird kid.
I love you so much. Bro, this show's making me cry so much, and it's only episode 1. Fuck. Uncle Iroh.
There are many
very
who never
upset.
imagined this day would ever come.
Why did the Fire Nation start this war?
To kill you. To kill you, so that way you couldn't stop him, because as the Avatar, you can do so much. Spoilers for those of you that don't know, the Avatar has the power to take away people's bending. Like, it's a whole thing, and it's fucking epic. And also give people bending. You know, they never really do it, but they can. I'm sure people that have seen this show, like, have also watched the animated series. We learn about the turtles and how they give people bending, and we see Aang take away Fire Lord Ozai's bending and all that. However, like, Korra also takes away people's bending too. Can they give people bending? I assume they could, like, channel the power of the turtles and, like, give people bending as well. Don't you? I feel like it would be a thing. They just never do it because no one's ever asked. But I feel like it could be a thing. We're just gonna go with that, all right? Y'all let me know what y'all think about that theory. It's just a fun little theory that I've had for a while now. I will say in this show, they only started this war because after all the air nomads were dead, no one can stop the Fire Nation. Like, the Water Nation can put up a fight, which is why the North Pole's fine. Not really, but it's fine for now. And the Earth Nation can put up a fight, which is why the Earth Kingdom's fine. But air nomads didn't put up a fight because it's just air and it just like fuels the flame for fire. Like they had the comet on their side too. There was just no chance. So once the air nomads were gone, they figured, oh, no more Avatar, we can just conquer. So they took over a lot of land. That's why they did it. As to what like started it, the Fire Lord wanted to. Like he wanted to expand. That's really all that it was.
And the belief is that by capturing you, the Fire Nation can finally bring that about.
See, the truth is, by capturing you, the Fire Nation would kill you and then just conquer even more. Like keep fighting and keep conquering until they rule the whole planet. That's what they want. Like that's just the truth. They want to stop the Avatar.
You believe?
No. No, he does not. Uncle Iroh hates it.
I must leave.
Y'all forget I'm an airbender. I'll take those keys now. Thank you. Thank you. Those are mine.
We could go another way.
Yep. We're taking Appa.
There's no way you're getting me on
Yes,
that.
there is. Bitch, it's not even a question. Little canoe or flying bison? Flying bison. Duh.
Stop!
No. Why do they always yell stop? Do you think I'm just gonna be like, okay, fine, I'll stop, you win, I'll turn myself in, I'm sorry, it was a joke. No, bitch. Thank you. Thank you for making him fly with his fucking staff. That's how we're supposed to fly. Bye, Aang. You wish it was that easy, Zuko. You got this, Katara. You got this. Amazing. Amazing, bro. See, waterbender, firebender ain't stand a chance. Water stops fire, bitch. In the show, like in the animated series, and I'm sure in here too, when the sun is out, firebending's a bit stronger. And when the moon is out, waterbending's a bit stronger. But like, no, just in general, water beats fire. We make steam. Real talk, I know that they don't because I've seen the show, but the Fire Nation is so brutal. They came from one place where they got the Avatar. They would go back to Wolf Cove, I think it was called, and burn everything down. That's what the Fire Nation does. But they don't, thankfully.
So where do we go?
We can't go home, but we can go to the Air Nation. At least what's left of it. Please have him lose. Okay, in the animated series right now, he sees Gyazo, I think his name is, like the old man's body, and then he goes into an Avatar rage and like wind everywhere. Please let that happen again. Like stay true to the animated series. And I guess like one of them got hurt.
Now this would be a huge burden for anyone.
Yeah, it's happening, isn't it? Good. Y'all might want to run.
Aang?
Run.
What is he doing?
Welcome to the Avatar state. The baby version.
You will always be my friend.
That's so sad.
So not to be rude, but what was that?
Yeah, he don't know literally anything. He was about to begin his training when the war started and he got like turned into an isopop under the ocean.
Monks are gone and they made the ultimate sacrifice. For me.
That's
I
right.
need to make sure their deaths weren't in vain.
Damn straight you do. At least now you know that the whole Air Nation sacrificed themselves for you.
I need to follow fending skills so I can bring balance back to the world.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that all?
Yeah, that's it. That's it, Sokka. No big deal. No big deal.
This was my home. It's only
And now you have a new enemy that will do anything to find you.
but the one thing I do know is I'm the Avatar.
Well, if you made it this far, thanks so much for watching. Please hit that like button, leave a comment down below. What's your favorite part of either Avatar The Last Airbender animated or The Legend of Korra or this series, maybe you really enjoyed something about it. My personal favorite is the spirit world in Korra. I just love the spirit world. It's so beautiful, and I love how Korra connects with all the different spirits. Anyway, remember, maybe subscribe. That means the world to me. Maybe watch a few other of my reactions. I'm about to binge this whole thing, so these will be out very soon. Anyway, you all stay nice, let's stay together. Bye!